You make your way up the curved, dusty rim of the crater. An open pass leads forward and up. The skyline is suddenly dominated by the looming specter of Mampang. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise.
Look at the Citadel.
Spellbound by its presence, your eye follows the lines of the Citadel's walls. Gnarled spires twist upwards towards the sky, as if in agonized prayers to the heavens. Sharp angles and jagged points protrude everywhere. Demonic gargoyles line the outside walls.
It's a real, friendly-looking place, isn't it?
You try to look away, but you cannot. It is as though the towers have gripped your eyes, and the sight would be enough to break the courage of any brave soldier. And its effect on you is much the same. You feel a knot of fear bury itself in your stomach, where you cannot shake it. Despite shivering at the sight of the Citadel, you feel yourself compelled to step forwards. So we can either go down the path towards this building, or we can go out of the crater and up towards the main gates.
Let's just go check.
They didn't,
I was about to say,
that.
It's kind of got some goofy artifacting
Geometry there.
Yeah.
Oh well. Alright.
Go towards the little building in the path. I want to see what's over there.
You follow the path around the north side of the crater. As the sun climbs the sky, the wind begins to rise even more, I guess. It's been beginning to rise for a while now. You soon come within sight of a low hut topped with a bell.
Interesting. Look at the hut.
From here you can make out little of the hut, apart from the bell house above the roof, and the rope that snakes down inside. You must keep going.
I'm wondering if that's a guard outpost.
But if it is, maybe we can loot stuff.
Yeah, let's go to the hut.
No one outpizzas the hut.
Oh no.
You approach the hut, squinting against the dust in hope of spotting any danger. It has wide windows and empty doorways, allowing the wind to whip right through. The wind gently swings the bell on the roof.
As always, what spells we got? Kaboom!
We got Fall, Yaz and Yap, so we can turn invisible. Sus and Sap. Dop and Doze.
Let us turn invisible. So if there is a guard thingo, they can't see us coming.
You slip on the pearl ring and cast the spell, and slowly a filmy light extends from the jewel of the ring surrounding your body.
Look at the window.
Peering towards the windows, you make out a shape. It might be the hunched figure of a person, but it is hard to tell from this far away.
We are invisible, so enter the hut.
You slip into the hut. You step through the narrow doorway. The hut is sparsely furnished, with a large rope hanging from the ceiling, probably for the bell. 2 guards lie on the floor. Dead?
No, asleep. Check the nearest.
You pace forward.
They're drunk!
Looking for wounds or movement. Then one harumps and dribbles. A few empty wineskins litter the ground. They're drunk.
So it is an alarm guard outpost.
I could just kill him.
I know, I'm wondering if we should shank him and loot the place.
This is a sneaking mission.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Let's slip outside. If we don't need to alarm the guards, let's not.
But what if they have, cash?
True. Okay,
So I need money.
I guess look over the guards.
Guards are burly, rough-looking types. They both stink of wine and filth. Washing must not be a priority. They're clad in mail shirts, which look a little worse for wear.
We are... Okay, search the room.
Whoop.
Oh!
Shit.
Now I gotta go back and do it again. Check the nearest. Look at the guards.
Search the room. You poke quietly around the room, cautious not to disturb the sleepers, but you find nothing. Then you notice one of the guards is clutching a cloth bundle in her arms as she sleeps.
Wait. Is that an Indiana Jones reference right there?
Maybe.
A cloth bundle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess swap it for a rock. I want to see what I just want to see what happens.
Taking a large rock, you ease the bundle from her arms and replace it. She doesn't stir. You unwrap it, discovering nothing more than another wineskin.
Damn.
You turn to see the other guard blearily awake.
I want to see what... go back to sleep.
You murmur at her ear. The sozzled guard's head nods twice.
I'm wondering if this counts as being detected, though.
I don't know. Do you want to just kill him?
It does entertain the shit out of me, but... I don't know, I kind of feel like a dick killing them, but they are technically enemies. I don't know, Al. Be the shoulder devil or shoulder angel here. What do you think?
Well, if you kill them, they might have stuff on them.
True.
If they haven't caught you, and they don't know you're here, then you might be able to slip away without them being, none the wiser.
Oh, we're gonna be, what is it, the saying? British comedian, Mr. Nosy Bonk, and we're going to slip into their house and stab them, and stab them, and stab them.
Mm-hmm.
And knife you, and knife you, and knife you. So I guess we will draw the sword.
Moving as silently as you can, you slip the assassin's sword from its sheath. Neither guard stirs at the sound.
Well, first let's slice the bell rope.
Swiftly, you reach up and slice through the thin bell rope with the tip of your sword. It should prevent the guards from sounding the alarm unless they stand on one another's shoulders.
I guess run the guards through.
You lift your blade just as one of the guards opens his eyes. They open wide in shock just for a moment as you plunge your weapon into his belly.
And kill the other guard.
The second guard is dead in moments. Invisible as you are, she does not see you strike.
And search the bodies.
You pat down the bodies of the two guards, finding a small handful of gold pieces. With both guards lying dead, your presence here is still secret, but reinforcements will no doubt arrive eventually.
Search the hut.
You search the corners of the hut thoroughly and uncover 2 vials of potion wrapped in oily cloth. Blimbery. You slip quickly out of the hut once more.
So, we searched the hut once before, and none of that was there.
I guess you had to, more carefully search.
Huh.
You leave the hut and follow the path in the direction of Mampang. The dewy light from your pearl ring fades and disappears. Thin heat beats down from an empty sky. There is no time to waste. So now we have some extra blimbery.
And some gold.
That we can use as emergency rations if need be. Time to go out of the crater, I guess, right?
Yep, and out of the crater.
You clamber up the far slope of the crater until you are on the main road once more. The sun begins to dip, heading towards the horizon.
Look down the pass.
There are most likely guards stationed with a view over the pass. This is the only route into the Citadel, and it is certain to be guarded.
Damn, so we gotta slip in at night. I guess rest here until nightfall.
Looking at the pass ahead, it would be best to try and cross under the cover of darkness. You settle down to wait, and the sun disappears behind the tall mountains and a few stars appear between the peaks. You get to your feet once more. Night has settled around you, and you creep forward into the narrow rock pass. This is the only corridor to Mampang. There is no other way.
Damn.
You make your way slowly forward as the narrow walls close in on either side. Night is gathering all around you.
Look ahead.
In the darkness, you can make out little but the slight curve of the road and the mountain slopes that cut out the sky on either side.
I don't know how much time we've got to get through the pass. Stop and listen.
You still your breath and listen for any movement, but only hear the wind whistling through the pass.
Try to climb the rocks.
Climbing the rocks sounds like a great idea. We could, cause an avalanche or something.
Too steep.
You grasp the rocks and try to climb, but it is too steep. You only manage to climb a few feet before slipping back down. The pass lies open. There are no obvious traps and no ways around.
Are we going up the pass?
The only way is forwards, and you move cautiously along the shadowy pass. It was barely wide enough for 2 horses to ride abreast, but the walls on either side loom high and threatening.
Interesting.
Starlight pools around you. There is magic here.
What spell? So, can we look upwards and see what stars?
Looking upwards, you see the cliff edges look smoother, somehow, as though loose rocks have been moved away from the cliff edge.
Look ahead, and then we'll cast a spell.
Looking ahead, you can see little.
Do not
Hey,
call.
that sounds like a great idea.
That sounds dumb as hell. Why is that even an option?
Oh, no. It's like, yeah, we're slipping in.
Quietly, sneakily. Wait till nightfall so we can slip in. Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys! Alright, so we can do Foff. We can do Tell. We can do Zip. And, Zap. We can do Yaz again.
I don't believe we can teleport. That's probably something that,
No, we can. We got Zip.
I know, but, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, we could just do invisibility again and just keep going.
I think that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna invisibility it.
You put on the pearl ring and weave the enchantment. Gradually, a thin glow exudes from the jewel of the ring and then covers you. Now you can press on without fear of an ambush. You walk down the path, which narrows further. Above you, you hear voices. Looking up, you see a guard. He is holding a bow loosely in one hand and is calling over his shoulder. Of course I told him to shove off. Then he pulled a big knife out. He's looking right down at the pass, but cannot see you.
Huh. I don't know how long this invisibility lasts.
Do you think he'll say something worth listening to?
That's what I'm wondering. It's like, is he gonna say anything about, a possible contact inside that we could, because it sounds like whoever he's talking to pulled a knife on the guards. So, if they're inside Mampang, that's like, ooh, that's, possible assistance. And you always gotta ask for rumors when you go inside the, what the hell is it? In the inns and taverns and shit.
Yep.
We still have 2 more rewinds, so we're going to listen first. I want to see if we hear anything interesting.
Okay. You stay still, listening to the guard's conversation. But I still had a swordfish under my arm, so I pulled that out. You ever seen the blade on a swordfish?
Oh, God. I'm wondering if this is a... Now I'm wondering if this is a trap to make you stand here until your invisibility runs out. I guess we will keep walking for now.
While the magic still holds, you can slip by. You leave the guards behind as you reach the end of the pass.
Yeah.
You follow the path between sharp peaks, and the dewy light from your pearl ring fades and disappears, and the moon is high. And then the pass opens and provides you with your first clear view of the Citadel's gate. After 31 days of walking and hardship, you have arrived. Mampang.
That is a very welcoming looking.
The dread Citadel seems to be at peace.
Scroll up a little bit. Is that archway made of bones?
Sure.
I just see some bones towards the edge there sitting.
Yeah, that looks like bone.
Oh my god, why? Archmage, you are not beating the allegations of being an evil dude. I'm sorry.
There are no patrols of birdmen, no marching guards on the walls. They are not expecting your arrival in the least. It seems you've covered your approach flawlessly. Nice.
Cool.
Stars turn in the empty air above you.
So... We're at the gates now. So the question is... I know that the Goatmen had said, or the Hoofborn had said that there was merchants that would enter into Mampang.
Well, probably it'll talk about that as soon as we get up to the gates, or they might only show up in the daytime.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. It's is there a way we can? I'm just curious as to which way we do this. Well, first, let's regard the Citadel. We'll use that option first.
You take a moment to drink in the sight. Mampang's walls are towering, and they march away on either side, guard turrets jutting out against the pitch-black sky. The fortress is the size of a small city, and somewhere inside is the crown of kings.
Cue epic music. I kind of want to see what moves we can make before we do the rest till sunrise thing. So if it's possible...
Make them moves like Jagger. The gates are sealed for the night, but perhaps you can find a way to sneak inside.
Okay, so that's what
So we can head down the east road down here to
I guess that's
places.
Where the merchants come from, or where we run away crying.
Or we can head up to the main gates, or we can go down this side path to this little door here.
Yeah, that looks like a secret sneak entrance, but I guarantee you it's going to be guarded. I know that whichever way we enter, we are locked in.
We gotta lock in. Focus up.
So, that side gate there... Here, scroll over to it real quick. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, I can't tell if that goes into a building there, because you've got those... I'm sure at the main gate you got those statues there.
Well, it looks like it comes out there.
Yeah, so into that back courtyard, which is probably...
We still have to go into the walls.
Yeah, it's probably a barracks or something there. And then through the main gate you got those creepy statues, which I'm sure totally aren't magical in any way, shape, or form.
Totally not the statues from Neverending Story that laser beam you to death.
Yeah. That's another classic I haven't seen in a hot minute.
It's good one.
Earlier we were talking about Where the Wild Things Are as a book, and now it's like Never-Ending Story. It's like, goddamn, we are, I guess, playing a throwback game, so it makes sense.
I mean, this book was written in the 80s, so...
Which I still need to see if I can't find a copy of. I'm interested in it.
You can buy them online.
I'm sure.
I believe they are available on Amazon if you want them, really. Anywho, make your choice. Where are we going? Or do we want to wait for sunrise? Sneak in with the merchants.
We can, let us try going through the side path, because we could attempt to merchants or anything, but...
Got it. You follow the path past the main gate and around the curving stone wall of the fortress. The moon moves slowly across the dark sky. The path opens out here into a wide plateau directly beneath a guard turret. Under cover of darkness, you should be able to make your way without being noticed.
Okay, so along the path.
You follow the path further along the curve of the mountainside. Far below, a river rushes at the foot of the deep chasm that opens 2 steps to your left.
Oh, God. Look at the wall.
The wall of the fortress is built from blocks of a stone of a size you haven't seen since the ruined steps down into the backlands. They must have been carried and laid by enchantments. No creature could have assembled them on the edge of this precipice with such narrow space to work. At the end of this path, a side gate is set into the wall.
I don't believe we're going to be able to climb that.
Well, I mean, you can always look.
I'll look.
You scan over the wall for handholds, but with each block so large there are not enough crevices to climb, and the wall is high as well, tall enough to keep out the prying eyes of a giant.
Look into the chasm.
It's a chasm.
Yep.
Stone black water rushes far beneath, tearing through the underground chasms that skewer the mountain's roots like the rot in an old man's gums.
That's a turn of phrase I could have done without. Ugh. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the side gate.
The side gate is no main entrance, but it is still impressively large. The path follows the chasm edge.
I guess we shall approach the side gate.
You got it.
Oh, look, we're inside. Yeet!
Oh no! Oh no! You move towards the door. The side gate is much smaller than the main gate. It's probably used for patrols. The night air is cold.
I'd want to say look at the door, but let's hide behind a bush first. Okay. Size of the door, you would not be... I guess go ahead and read it, yeah.
It seems solid enough. You would not be able to smash it open even if you could do so silently. There does not seem to be a lock. It must be barred on the other side. There is a stone overhang over the doorway. You could perch there, but it wouldn't be high enough to climb over the wall.
So, I guess we could try to bamboozle our way in? Or we could...
Turn back and hide in a bush?
Or we could get up on the ledge like Batman. And Batman them?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what spells we got.
You seem to find no starlight above you.
Oh.
There must be some kind of magical defense in place.
Oh no! Well, that's unfortunate. I get the feeling that's going to be a running theme in this location. Because we are throwing down with the Mr. Magic Man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we will be able to... I guess the undetecting part was all that shit before. There were no guards or anything waiting for us. So, if we throw down with these guys... You know what, let's climb up onto the overhang.
You pull yourself up onto the ledge above the door. It's only wide enough to support you, and will take some balance to stay up.
And we still have the option to knock from there?
Sure.
Interesting. So, we could hide up on the ledge, knock, and then ambush them like Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I forget, did we have any clues regarding to enter into the side? There's the Torture Master, Larder of Throg.
Nope.
Holy Water is the key to the tower. What is that? Key to the tower cannot be that simple. Scratched message. Throbbing doors is invisible. Minimize prevent magic. Silver weapons, undead. Torture Master, pay respect to him. Breath of Mutalytics. Or Muka. Larder of Throg. Do not eat from the Larder of Throg. And the Blood Candle. In the Dark Chamber of Night, do not light your way with the Blood Candle. I guess we shall be on the ledge and... I don't want to wait out here because guards may approach and see us, or they may be stuck here until morning. So we're going to knock on the door.
You swing the flat of your assassin's sword downwards, and there is a resounding thump. From behind the door, you hear some muttering and cursing as footsteps approach. You hear the bar being lifted.
I'll wait. Oh my god, it is Batman.
You stay silent as the door opens, and a black elf in patchwork armor pokes her head out. Seeing no one, she steps through the doorway, looking behind bushes and around the corner.
Okay, so if she's the only guard, we could slip down and maybe go behind her through the door. Or, but if there's more guards behind her, we would then have someone in front and behind us.
It's up to you.
Let's just drop. We're Batmaning. Drop on her.
All right. You drop from the ledge onto the guard's back, laying her flat.
Two
only
more.
to turn and see two more rather surprised guards watching you from inside the gate. There is no time for anything other than the sword.
Glad we didn't try to slip down. So we got multiple fights. Uh-oh.
That's fine.
It's one.
The final guard bleeds out on the ground.
Oh, wow, that
Three
was all
bodies
of them?
lay around you. Yeah, we Batmaned them.
But we only Batman one of them. There were two more.
Yeah, it's fine. So much for a quiet entrance. You dash for the doorway, then gasp with relief. You are inside. This is a small side yard with further walls between it and the bulk of Mampang, but it is still inside the Citadel. The shadow of Mampang falls over you like a cloak. It is as though the sun itself has dimmed, and you suddenly feel more cold and alone than ever before.
And I think if we try to pray, no one is there. Let's try it. Pray.
You close your eyes and murmur a prayer. It seems the gorilla is still with you, but more quiet now. But instead, a woman's voice in your head whispers, "Good luck," before fading into the murmur of waves. You have entered the Citadel of Mampang. Here, no decision can be rewound.
That was epic.
And we will continue on with Mampang. See, can't rewind. Well, let's see. Can I rewind? If I go, like, here, and click rewind.
I guess you can't rewind
you can't
while
rewind.
inside. So I guess we gotta...
Oh, okay. Well, look at the door.
Yeah, look at the door, climb the top.
Climb up. Knock on door.
Batman. Wait. Batman. Batman. And then fighty fight.
The second one was right here.
Oh. Take a few solid blows. Oh, so you literally just jumped.
They were just so surprised that you just, like,
So you
destroyed them.
You smash one of them, and then quickly clobber the second one, and then the third one finally gets his sword out, and it's like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck!
Yeah.
And we're inside, and then it's...
So I guess past this, we can't rewind anything.
Yeah. So I guess any decisions inside the Citadel are permanent.
But we can rewind past there or whatever.
Like we can
but anyway,
exit
we
the
will
Citadel, but then you have to redo everything.
We will continue on into the Citadel of Mampang in a next time on Character Select.
Oh boy.
So thank you everyone for watching. Click that like button down below, subscribe, ding the bell, etc., etc.,
There
etc.
is some form of, like, maybe not a rewind, but like some sort of unfuckery option in this, because if there's not, I have a mighty urge to look up a guide, and I really don't want to do that, because I love the story that goes on in here.
We'll see.
Oh gosh.
So, see y'all next time.